Hey guys, what's going on? Today we're going to be doing something just a little bit different. We're doing Can I Beat Pokemon Leaf Green with only one Gastly? So Gastly is one of my favorite Pokemon overall in Gen 1, and, well, Gengar is, but Gengar is just a little easier to do this with. Uh, you're gonna see some times where I grind simply because I can't beat a gym. Ooh, I'm sorry. Uh, Simply because I can't beat a gym, or just in case. That's usually just in the beginning. So yeah. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and comment down below if you want me to do more of these things and how to improve them. A couple of rules that I am setting. I am allowed to use items in battle. I was going to set it that I can't, and then I realized later in the video that I am not that good. So I started using them, and yeah, there's no really going back at it now. Another rule is I'm only allowed to use Gastly. Other Pokemon are allowed for HMs and for abilities. I use that just for like slight bit with a couple of Meowths and Pickup. Besides that, let's go ahead and just hop on in and see if I can do this. So we start our journey talking to Professor Oak, and we are a boy. We name ourselves Zero, of course. I couldn't really figure out a name for our rival, so let's just give it a second here. Boom. I couldn't really figure out a name for our rival, so I just did one of the presets. So the preset that I did was Geki. I used the Universal Pokemon Randomizer to replace Squirtle with Gastly, named him Phantom, and went ahead and took on our rival. So our rival using Bulbasaur and us using Phantom. Uh, for Pete's sake, always so pushy. Oak kind of being a little annoying here. There are a few times where it kind of just stands still, and it's because I had other things to do, and I couldn't really cut it out, or you'd miss certain things. I'm not that good of an editor. So yeah, it teaches us how to do a Pokemon battle here for a second. This is taking way too long. I don't know why I didn't just... Yeah, there you go. Okay, so this is when I finally see what moves I have. I have Hypnosis and Lick, so I decided to just try to get the Paralyze off, finally get it on the second Lick, and by then I just realized it does enough damage and beat the Bulbasaur. Leveling up to level 6 there. I get Oak's Parcel, deliver it to him. After a little bit of a conversation, we get the Pokedex and some Pokeballs that I almost never use. After being taught how to catch a Pokemon, which is kind of useless, I go grind in the Viridian Forest because everything beforehand were normal types, and all I have is Ghost type Lick. So yeah, I grind a little bit in the forest until I choose that I am ready enough to battle some trainers. But for a little bit until I think like around level 8, I grind all the way to I grind, and grind. Sorry, I'm not the best at this whole talking thing, and I decided to not do a script. Maybe in some other videos I do, but here's me battling the trainer. The Weedle, I don't know why the Weedle never actually poisoned me. I think that's just a thing with Gastly, but I never actually get poisoned once in this entire video. So yeah, that's a pretty cool thing. After beating Bugcatcher Rick, I and the rest of them, I go to Pewter City and heal up and make an attempt on the gym. So I take on the first person. His Geodude and Sand True, I think took me like 2 tries to beat, but here's my successful attempt on doing that. I had to use Curse, or well, actually that's my failed attempt. I had to use Curse, and that wasn't really doing it, so I think I grind until I can able to use Curse twice. So yeah, here's me going back to the gym. Let's see if I can actually beat it this time. Looks like I put the Geodude to sleep. I did this over the course of 2 different days, so I don't fully remember everything. I got tired, and right around like 1 o'clock last night, I stopped at the 4th gym and started back up today. So I managed to beat the Bulbasaur with just licks alone, so I had the ability to use Curse on the Sandshrew. And after beating that, I go and heal and now fight Brock. After putting the Geodude to sleep, I go ahead and try to see if I can lick it to death so I can use Curse on the Onix instead of the Geodude. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. After getting to level 16, I learned Nightshade, so I decided to forget Spite because it's not really doing much, and learn Nightshade. I still lose that round though, but I go right back because I'm stubborn and do Nightshade. So with Nightshade, it's pretty much a cakewalk. Get hit legitimately twice and level up to level 17. So after doing each one of the trainers on this little side route here, uh, having to use Curse again because I ran into a Rattata, and I put it to sleep and just let it kill itself, and then use Nightshade to take out his Ekans. I make it to Rock Tunnel. So Rock Tunnel is, or Mount Moon. This is Mount Moon. I take the Dome Fossil because I love Chaos. Yeah, comment down below. Um, and then once I make it to the gym, I heal up and battle the trainers in the gym for some experience. After that, I try to take on Misty. Misty is gonna be a little bit of a difficult. She's quite a bit higher level than Brock, so she takes me out with one Water Pulse, and I go ahead and try to take on my rival battle that's just right above. His Pidgeotto is actually pretty annoying, being a normal type. So I try it a couple of times, and let's see if this is one I actually managed to beat. Try to put it to sleep after it sand attacks me once, so my accuracy is just not the best. I confuse it, and it managed to hit itself with confusion and continue to sand attack me. After a curse, I think I managed to beat it. Nope, okay. So here is my third attempt, or actually probably multiple attempts between that, but I decided to cut some of them out. And there's me finally being able to take down the Pidgeotto, and after that you can pretty much see it's pretty much a cakewalk afterwards. The only problem is the Rattata, uh, because yeah, the Rattata is pretty annoying, being a normal type. But later in the video, I do obtain something that I can take on take on not psychic types, take on normal types with my psychic abilities that Phantom can use. So yeah, here's me taking it down with some pretty good confusion luck and stopping him from evolving. Then here's me taking on Misty again, not taking down Misty. Actually, I think I beat it this time. This is actually one I do remember because it is freaking remarkable. I managed to beat it with 1 HP. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit to be able to take on the Elite Four later, but that's several gems later. So I go ahead and do the Bill side quest and make it all the way to Vermilion City. So Vermilion City, I go straight for the SSN after healing, and go and try to take on my rival. There's a decent amount of rival battles in this game, and honestly, later at the end, I kind of just skipped 2 of them. Or I skipped the first one, but I also just like don't mention like maybe 2 of them because yeah, there's just a lot. After taking down the Kadabra, the rest of them are pretty much a cakewalk. I do have Dream Eater now, so all I have to do for Eradicate is put it to sleep because I don't think it can actually hit me. So I put it to sleep and just beat it with a Dream Eater. After stopping it from evolving, I managed to get the trash can puzzle first try and take on Lieutenant Surge. So Lieutenant Surge has a pretty overpowered Raichu, but before that he has 2 other Pokemon which I don't really have too much issues except for the Pikachu being able to paralyze me and spamming Double Team. But besides that, it's kind of a cakewalk. I think it takes me like a couple tries though. So yeah. Here's my second attempt. I know I just kept going back at it because I just wasn't. I think I stopped for a little bit to grind up, but I also caught a Meowth a little bit ago to use Cut because I have to have it in here. But don't worry, if I If I lose, I just kind of use spammed moves or something like that to be able to get the Meowth dead. But I take it down and have a little bit of troubles with a Clefairy right before Rock Tunnel. This is Rock Tunnel. Muscle memory, I managed to get through it without using Flash. So yeah, let's go ahead and just continue on to Lavender Town. Or yeah, Lavender Town, right? Yeah, okay. So Lavender Town has the Lavender Tower, and that's pretty much it. So I go ahead and just go straight for the fourth gym. Uh, Once I get there, I go straight for the T girl and then give the T to the guard, so I can go all the way down to Mr. Psychic House and get the TM for Psychic. So the TM for Psychic is honestly a really big thing. I go straight for Erica and just Psychic her entire team. Like, it is a complete cakewalk. So far, the easiest gym so far. But I do hit level 40. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue it on. I reached the Rocket Hideout in the same town after a little bit of troubles. I make it all the way to Giovanni here after this next cut. Wow, I did not do a good job at editing this video. I do apologize. I do find a rare candy though, so I think that's the reason why I showed you that. But I do make it all the way to Giovanni. I lost the first attempt, but I didn't go and heal afterwards. But as you just saw, I did take down his Pokemon right off the bat, and I did have a little bit of a brain problem trying to take down his Kangaskhan with a Ghost type move. But here I am just completely bodying him. Didn't even have to grind a little bit because I'm only level 41. I get the Silph and go straight for the rival battle in Pokemon Tower. So his Pidgeotto is actually easier now that I have Psychic. It is a one hit, reaching myself to level 42. One hit for the Kadabra. Gyarados takes two hits, but the rest of the team, I do believe, just is one hit with Psychic. So yeah, I make it all the way, or afterwards I go and heal. I make it all the way to the top, rescue Mr. Fuji, and get the Pokeflute so I can wake up the Snorlax. Afterwards, I go straight to the Poke Center because yeah, that was kind of irritating. Afterwards I took on my rival and beat him. I got the Lapras, named it Surf because he's gonna be my surfing king, which is actually very helpful in this game because for some reason you need Surf strictly to make it to the Elite Four. But yeah, I take on Giovanni at the very top. Pretty easy battle actually. Just psychic his entire team and pretty much one hit everything. One of them, which was that Rhyhorn, did take two hits, and I try to put to sleep the Kangaskhan. Oh, the Kangaskhan also takes two hits. Three. Wow. All right. I have to try to get it to confuse and hit itself with confusion because yeah, that is the only way I can actually do this at this point. But he does it, and I am level 49 now. Obtain the Master Ball and take on Erica. Erica is honestly the one I was really worried about, and yeah, I one hit everything. So yeah, that's the power of Shadow Ball. Reaching level 51, I go ahead and go straight for Koga's gym because honestly, there's not much to do in between. So I go straight for Koga's gym, and this is pretty much Erica battle all over again. I psychic everything, and I don't take a single bit of damage. Reaching level 54 in the process, so yeah, I guess there was some use to this gym. Uh, After that, I fly all the way to the hometown and just surf down from there, making it to the uh, making it to Cinnabar Island. I go straight for this is one of the times where I just kind of walked away from my computer for a little bit, but I go straight for the thing, go get the secret key, and run away from a Ditto. Take on Blaine. Blaine is honestly was not expecting to be so difficult. Legitimately, his second Pokemon one hits me. So after a little bit of grinding, I kind of try it again, and I try to put it to sleep this time, managing to one hit it. So I managed to get all the way to the Rapidash where I choose to put it to sleep again. I didn't exactly know if I needed to, and I just psychic it to death. So yeah, time for the Giovanni gym because there's legitimately zero story in between Blaine and Giovanni, but the psychic TM is once again broken, and I just sweep through his entire team, reaching level 60 in the process. So now that I have made it through Victory Road, here is the Indigo Plateau. The Elite Four is one of the people that I decided to really take a look at it and like try to figure it out. This is the point of the game where I choose to not do the no items in battle because I do need to do X special attacks during this fight. But I go straight to the guy, buy some full restores, as many as I can. I can only buy 10 at the moment because I lost a lot of battles in the process. And yeah, I go straight into trying to see what happens. So this is my first attempt, and you'll see why I kind of need to grind. I do grind all the way to level 100 in here. So yeah, here's my final attempt.
I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of yesterday. Harder, harder. I fell where my demons dwell. My own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up, climbing and climbing. I'm done with this ride, is what I tell myself, so I could feel something else. Yeah, I guess I had my bad days, but it doesn't mean
Battle with my rival. So this is the battle I managed to get to a couple of times, and honestly, I was the most worried about. But I do know that I can take a couple of hits from Pidgeot, so I try to put it to sleep first, and then I use my special attacks, or X special, twice, and I just choose to use Thunderbolt on the first three Pokemon because it's a one hit for each, and decided to not take the chances with the rest and use Psychic. So yeah, it is a one-hit sweep for the final battle, and that is me beating Pokemon Leaf Green with just one Gastly. Honestly, I couldn't believe that I did it. So yeah, leave a comment down below. What's the next Pokemon you want me to try? I was honestly thinking trying to beat Pokemon Gold with just one Pikachu. Pikachu is a very low attacking type Pokemon. Is It's kind of like Gastly, but Gastly gets a lot better move set than Pikachu does. And Pokemon Gold is one of the first two generations, so a lot of Pokemon moves haven't been created yet. But yeah, anyways, comment down below if that's something you want to see, or I should just not do another Pokemon challenge. So yeah, this is me getting into the Hall of Fame, and honestly, I probably lost my mind doing this a little bit. But anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. This legitimately took me 2 days to do, and I hope you guys enjoy. See you guys.